Hey y'all, come on in here. All right, get in here. Good morning or afternoon, depending on what time zone you're in. Good morning, good afternoon, good day. Let's go. Let's get started. As you are coming in, comment "I'm ready" in the chat. Comment "I'm ready" in the chat, because let's keep developing this plan. Okay, let's keep developing this plan for your dream life, for your new income, for the growth of your business, for all the things. Okay, let's keep developing this dream life, and I have some activities for y'all to do. Okay, so my passive income challenge starts in just a few days. And I need y'all to go ahead and start getting mentally prepared in advance for this new life, okay? This new reality that you're about to have. So let me go ahead and pin this comment. All right. Because I want you to understand something, right? So we all know we're a few days now post-election, and this is not going to be an election conversation. But what I want to remind you guys of is, regardless of what is going on, who's president, who's not president, you are still going to go build the life that you desire and that you deserve. And the best plan is to get some money. The best plan to protect yourself from any unpleasant circumstance over these next 4 years, to ensure that you can advocate for yourself, to ensure that you and your family can still live a life of peace and tranquility, to make sure that you are protected, is to get some money. Let's get rich, okay? Let's make sure that you grow your business. Let's make sure that you implement some new income streams. Let's make sure that you have a plan. Let's make sure that you have some peace insurance, which I like to call passive income. Okay? Comment "get rich" in the chat. Because they think it's a game. But what really just happened is, I feel like it turned up the heat on a lot of us. I feel like the reality is now very present in front of you. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. It's time to get active. Okay, comment "get rich" in the chat. And you know something I was thinking about this morning as I was getting dressed, taking my shower. And I say this to you with love. Uh-oh. I'm looking at the baby, but my mom is with the baby, so maybe he just wants to walk around. I say this to you with love. You could go a little bit harder. You could go a little bit harder. We could be going a little bit harder. You're doing a great job. I know you've got the kids to manage. You've got your job to manage. You've got a lot of things going on. You're doing a great job. But I say this with love to myself and to you. You could go a little bit harder. You could put that foot on the gas a little bit more. You could give it all that you have for the next 60 days. I want you to comment in the chat, "I could go harder." Comment in the chat, "I could go harder," because it doesn't mean you're not doing a good job. And here's the thing I want us to tell ourselves. You can give yourself constructive criticism without beating yourself up. You can give your sister, your friends, constructive criticism without beating yourself up. I love y'all, right? We've been building this community for close to 5 years. I could go a little bit harder, and you could go a little bit harder too. And with the reality of what is going on, I think this is definitely a wake-up call that says, okay, I could go a little harder. I could do a little bit more. I could get a little bit closer. I could push a little bit harder. I could be a little bit more consistent. I could keep my foot on the gas a little bit more, because I just want you to think about the percentage difference in results you could have if you push just a little bit harder in the direction of those goals, in the direction of those dreams. We put a lot of energy into telling ourselves what we cannot do. But how about instead, let's put that energy into telling ourselves what we can do. You've put a lot of energy into the thought of your business not making sales, into the fear behind marketing and creating content, into the fear behind what if you fail, right? We've put a lot of thought and energy into, well, what are people going to think about me? What if nobody likes it? I don't know how to do it. I'm not prepared. I don't have enough information, all of that. What if you went ahead and put that same energy into, you know what? I may not know exactly how to do it, but I'm going to go get the information. I'm going to start. I'm going to go ahead and get consistent with my content. I'm going to go ahead and get consistent with my marketing. I'm going to believe in myself more than I doubt myself to ensure that I get the result that I'm looking for. You could go a little bit harder. You could go a little bit harder. And just like we said, your key to making sure that you break out of this hold that you're currently in, to ensure that you go into 2025 with a different outlook and a different plan and a different launch pad than you came into 2024 with, means starting the work right now. The seeds that you plant right now for your business, for your passive income, the seeds that you plant right now are what are going to end up paying you results and harvesting for you within the next 3, 6, and 9 months. I don't know if you guys were on here with me last week when I said by June 2025, if you plant the seeds and do the work right now, these 6 passive income streams that you're going to learn in the Passive Income Challenge, you will have 6 income streams by June of 2025. Hey, it's so good to see you guys too. You know, I had a baby and everything, but you know, I'm big. I'm big. Okay, I see you guys. Hey. By June of 2025, you will implement at least one of these income streams per month, so that by June of 2025, let's make this a goal for you. Let's make this a goal for you. By June of 2025, you can have all 6 of these income streams set up. Drop shipping and print on demand is the first one that we're going to learn in the challenge. Vending machines and ATMs, real estate and Airbnb, transportation as in car rentals or trucking, digital products, and theme pages / faceless accounts on YouTube and social media. 6 of these. So that's 1 month dedicated to all 6. I want you to comment June 2025 in the chat if you feel like that is a realistic goal that you can aspire to. And even regardless of it being realistic, sometimes it doesn't have to be realistic. You just have to believe in it enough. Most goals and dreams aren't realistic, quote unquote, but it's you believing in them enough until they happen. Comment June 2025 in the chat so I can see if you're committed to that goal. Now, you can implement these 6 streams long before that, but I want to ensure that when you start day 1 of this passive income challenge, that you have a goal in mind. You're not coming in the room just to learn. You're coming in the room to learn and to implement. You're getting in the room to make sure that the income streams you are studying in class, that you get the exact tools, tips, and strategies to then go and do the work for yourself. Because what's going to be the point of getting the information if you don't use it to create a new plan for your life? And I want you guys to just think right now and realize that today is your day to reset, to restart, to refocus. I really want you, when I talk to you guys about this plan for your life, I want you to realize that regardless of the trajectory that you've been on up until this point, regardless of what you've been doing, regardless of what you haven't been doing, regardless of what you've gone through, regardless of the people who are currently in your life or what they think about you, I want you to understand that you are able to redirect the ship, make a U-turn in the car, completely change directions on who you are and who you want to be at any time. This is your show. This is your life. This is your business. This is your opportunity. I want to remind you that you can start right now. Forget about yesterday you didn't do what you wanted to do. Okay. Friday you didn't do what you wanted to do. Okay. Thursday it didn't go as well as you wanted it to go. Okay. Let that go. Today, this is why we have to be grateful to God for every single day that we have to start over again, because today is a new day, is day one for you to go forward and say, you know what? I didn't exercise all these last 9 months. I'm going to do it today. I didn't stay consistent with my business this last month. I'm going to do differently today. You know, it's so powerful when you take back possession of your life and of your destiny. So much of the time we believe that we're a victim of our circumstances. We aren't successful because of XYZ has happened. We're in this situation because so-and-so did something to us. We haven't started investing because so-and-so never taught us or we never learned. All of those things may be true. You didn't learn it. That person did do you wrong. You weren't exposed to the right opportunities. You did go through difficulties. All of those things are true. But guess what? Guess who has the power? You do. Guess who still has the power? Guess who God is still on their side? You. Guess who still can say, despite all of those things, it still belongs to me. Your life still belongs to you. Your destiny still belongs to you. Your business still belongs to you. Your future still belongs to you. What you're able to go and do still belongs to you. I want you to comment, I am in control, in the chat. Comment, I am in control, in the chat. And those of you who are in here hearing this message is for you, because you could be anywhere in the world. Your phone could be looking at anything else. But the fact that you're in here, out of all these hundreds of thousands of people, this message is for you. I want you to remember and realize that you're still in control. No one else, despite what they did to you, despite what they didn't do for you, the fact that they fell through, the fact that you went through this, the fact that you lost that job, the fact that your boss was whatever, they don't have control. Stop giving them the control to keep you at a stop sign. Stop giving that last relationship the control to keep you sad and depressed. Stop keeping that last job and giving that last job the control to make you feel like you cannot grow this business. Stop giving that last failed business, the last failed business relationship. Stop giving that the control to make you think that because you failed once, you'll automatically fail again. Take your power back. Take your power back, because it belongs to you. Take your power back from your ex. Take your power back from your last job. Take your power back from that person who did you wrong. Take your power back from that business that didn't work out. Just because that's what happened the last time doesn't mean that's what's going to happen again. Take your power back from the fact that you gave up on your dream 5 years ago. Take your power back from your past. I want you to comment again, I am in control. Take your power back from these things. And let me just go back to take your power back from your ex. Because many of us in here are women, right? About 90% of y'all in my community are women, your mothers. We give so much. We give abundantly when we are in relationships. We give so much to our partners. We give so much to our families. We give so much. Look at the results of this election. 92% of us gave our hopes, our desires, showing up for this outcome. We give so much. Take your power back from your ex. Whatever it is that your ex did to you, they have no reason to remain and retain in control over where your life is going now. I I walked away from a physically and emotionally and verbally abusive marriage of 7 years, got on a plane with 4 children, and went from Texas to California by myself to go and live at my mother's house. And for those first entire 12 months post-divorce, I felt like this was it. I had plateaued. I'm a statistic. I became a single mother with 4 kids. Now I'm back on EBT. Oh, my ex is going to laugh at me. He's right. Who's going to want someone with 4 kids? It's over for me. Those were my thoughts. Until I realized and I heard God say, did I create you or did he create you? Did I give you life or did he give you life? Did I give you those ideas or did he give you those ideas? And I'm here to remind you of the same thing. Last time I checked, right? Your creator is bigger than your last circumstance. Your creator is bigger than your last failure. Your creator, our creator, is bigger than your ex. Our creator is bigger than that last failed business. And so I said, you know what, God? You're right. You're right. I'm giving him way too much credit to allow me to still be sad, broke, crying, at home, sad, discouraged. Huh? Oh, no. It's time to start a new chapter. It's time to end that chapter and we're moving on to the next chapter. It's time to reset, restart, and refocus. And look at how life has changed now. And it's still changing and it's still growing. So I want you to understand, like I just told you, you are in control. Does it change the fact that you're going to go through pain? No. But pain is not the period at the end of the sentence. Pain is just a part of it. But pain doesn't stop you from going. In fact, pain is what turns into your purpose. Pain is what ends up fueling you to say, you know what? Let me show you really who I am. Because the version of me that existed at that job or with my ex or in that last failed situation or in that last story, the version of me that was who you knew is not the version of me that I am right now. And that's what I want you to realize. You can recreate and readjust and renew and recalibrate this version of yourself as many times as you need to until you get it right. That old you need to let her go. That old you need to let her go. You need to let her go. Okay? She served you in that period of time. But that old you need to say, girl, come on. Get your bags. We're moving on. I want you to comment new version in the chat. Comment new version in the chat. You are a new version of yourself. And if you haven't fully decided to become a new version of yourself, I want you to decide that today. I want you to decide to go forward as a new version of yourself right now. You have the ability to recreate, rewrite, and redesign this life so many times. You're not late. You're right on time. You haven't failed. You've gone through lessons. And now you have the opportunity to apply those lessons to grow beyond what is even your wildest imagination. So why would you stop yourself from getting to that new version that you're meant to be simply because the old version of you was not appreciated by exes, friends, bosses, situations, family, and etc.? Do you understand how precious this life that you have is? Do you understand that when you take that risk and you bet on you and you focus on your business and you start learning about passive income and you go take different classes and you get serious about what you want these next 6 to 12 months to look like, do you realize that when you start doing this, everything starts to align to help you become that version of yourself? Everything starts to organize itself to help you get to where you have decided to set your mind to go. Sometimes you feel stuck and you feel frustrated because that version of you that is ready to come out, that is ready to rewrite this story, that is ready to go make this money, that is ready to go grow this business, that version of you that knows you're supposed to be doing more, that knows you're ready for more and you're built for more, that version of you is stuck. So that anxiety that you feel sometimes, that frustration that you feel sometimes, that depression that you feel sometimes, that sadness that you feel sometimes, all of that is actually that new you being contained, which is causing you to feel like something is wrong, because something is wrong. People who are content are good where they are. You are not content. You are uncomfortable because you know you're meant for more. You know you're meant for more. You know there's another path out there for you. You know that you're not going as hard as you could be going. You know, girl, you know you could have your foot on the gas a little bit more. You see, so that uncomfortability is because the true you is trying to come out, but the current you is keeping you contained. I want to just give you the freedom right now and the permission right now to tell yourself to break free. I want to just give you the freedom and the permission right now to tell yourself to break free. Comment break free in the chat. I really didn't even come on here with this in mind, but this is what's coming through for me to share with y'all today. Comment break free in the chat. Because when I have been dealing with my own postpartum depression over these last few months since I had the baby, my anxiety, just all these different feelings that I've had, when I really sit and reflect and meditate and talk to God, I'm like, you know what? These feelings, this uncomfortability, this depression, this anxiety is a result of me knowing that there's a new version of me wanting to push through, but I'm trying to keep myself the same. I'm content with staying with where I am. I'm content with doing the same things, and sometimes we keep ourselves in that place because we're afraid of what it's going to look like when we allow that new version of ourselves to come through. You're afraid of what your relationships are going to look like. You're afraid if your routine is going to change. You're afraid, what if this new version of yourself comes through and nobody likes it? It doesn't work. The business doesn't grow. These ideas that you have don't prosper. But I want you to understand something. It's more uncomfortable for you to keep pressing that down than it is for you to allow yourself to break free and go after it. It's more uncomfortable for you to keep it down than it is for you to say, you know what? Let me break free and go and be this new version and go and start this new story and go and grow this new business and go and make this new money and go and travel to these new places. Don't keep yourself, hear me. Don't keep yourself small for the sake of other people feeling comfortable. Somebody needs that message today. Somebody in here is staying in a safe zone because you don't want to make someone else uncomfortable. You don't want to be judged. You don't want people to start saying, oh, she's different now. Oh, that little business. Oh, and you know if this is for you. Some of you are keeping yourself small because you don't want to make someone else uncomfortable, because you don't want to change the dynamic of your relationship. Some of y'all's relationships, y'all's friendships, y'all's work environments are built off the back of you staying small. Some of y'all's relationships, friendships, environments are built off the back of you being at this one income level. Some of y'all's life is built off the back of you staying right here. Right here. Everybody's okay if you're only making $50,000 a year. Everybody's okay if you're just doing this business a little bit part-time, not that much, it's doing okay. Everybody's okay if it's still a little business. Everybody's okay if you don't really take too many trips. Everybody's okay if you stay at that same weight you've always been at. Everybody's okay if you don't start investing in yourself and deciding you want more for your life. Everybody's okay if you stay right here. Everybody's okay. You don't have to ruffle any feathers. No one's going to get upset. No one's going to ask you questions at the Thanksgiving dinner. No one's going to ask you questions at the family reunion. Is that where you want your life to stay? Let me tell you something. If your current relationships, friendships, environment, community is built off of you staying just right here, those people are not for you in the first place. I want you to rebuild community, rebuild relationships, rebuild your work environment off of people who want to see you soar and be the best. And be the best. If the people who are currently around you get uncomfortable when you even start thinking about making 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, guess what? Those are not your 7-figure friends. Those are not the people who you take to on a yacht in Monaco. Those are not the people who you go travel the world with. Those are not the people who you take to a 5-star restaurant. And I want you to know something. That's okay. It's okay that you can't take everybody with you. I want you to comment in the chat, everybody can't go. Comment in the chat, everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't fit in the Rolls Royce. Everybody can't fit in the private jet. Everybody can't fit at the Nobu dinner reservation. Everybody can't fit at the new networking event. Everybody can't fit at the table. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. And that's okay. That's okay. But what I don't want for you is for 20 years from now, you to still be in the same place because you thought, well, I'll just stay right here because it's comfortable. Oh no, well, let me just wait. I don't know. I don't want any problem. Let me just wait. And sometimes we don't even consciously know that we're doing this. Everybody can't go. But you cannot keep playing small and keeping yourself in this one position. You are so much bigger and greater than that. And there's so much waiting for you on the other side. You know that there's a wonderful dream life plan on the other side of this because that's why you're here in this live. And that's also why the reason you keep thinking about it. Maybe your dream life is traveling and living abroad. Maybe your dream life is making 6 or 7 figures in the next 12 months and using that to fully retire. Maybe your dream life is setting up passive income so you don't have to go to work. All you want to do is do art, write poetry, make music, and make money in your sleep. And that belongs to you. It may not be something that other people understand, but guess what? If they cannot support you in you creating and breaking free and letting this new version of yourself come out, they're not the people that are here for you anyway. And that is okay. It's no shade. There's no anger, because you are going to be so at peace when you start living the life that you know you truly want to live. When you start making the money that you know you truly want to make. When you start making passive income the way you know you really want to make passive income. When you start building an investment portfolio that you know you really want to have. our best way to fortify ourselves and to come together and to build a safe, successful, and quality life over these next 4 years is to make this money, is to be fully and 100% in support of our own goals, as in our community, to be a little bit selfish, and say, you know what, I need to do this for me. I need to make this money for me. I need to grow this business for me. I need to become who I'm meant to be for me. I need to take this vacation for me. I need to go live abroad for me. I want you to really see over these next 60 days that we have until the end of the year, go a little bit harder. Put your foot on the gas a little bit more. I want to know, what is it going to look like when you fully decide to commit to allowing that version of yourself that you're keeping contained, to allowing that version to break free? Go create that content. Go set up that business. Go implement these passive income streams. Go take that risk. Go talk about your product. Go start selling whatever it is that you want to start selling. Because if not now, then when? Why is it that everyone else can have the audacity and the confidence and the wherewithal to go after what they want to do, but you feel like, and we feel like, because I do this too, it's okay to stay small. It's okay to say, oh, they can do it, not me. There are people making $10,000 per video on these social media streets, talking about nothing, talking about just whatever it is that they want to talk about, their journey, their experience, their life. Why not you? I want you to comment in the chat, why not me? Come on, girl. I'm so excited to see you in the Passive Income Challenge too. I want you to comment, why not me, in the chat. If they can make $20,000 a month passively, why not you? If my other students can set up these theme pages on TikTok and on Instagram and start making money passively, why not you? If they can grow their business and start selling these lip glosses, shea butters, water bottles, setting all this up with drop shipping and print on demand, why not you? If I can leave a 7-year marriage, go back to my mom's house and live there for a few years, build a 7-figure business, get remarried, have a baby, and now live abroad, why not you? Your story is not finished yet. There's a little hump in the road. You're at a little hump in the road, right? You've dealt with some bumps in the road, but your story is not finished yet. Your story is nowhere close to being finished yet. Nowhere close to being finished yet. Your story is nowhere close to being finished yet. And let me just say this. We're going to finish out this year with this passive income challenge. Okay, you're going to spend these 6 days learning 6 different passive income streams: drop shipping and print on demand, vending and ATM machines, car rentals and trucking, real estate and Airbnb, digital products, and theme pages. 6 different passive income streams. You're going to finish this year implementing at least one of them, and by the time you get to January 2025, my goal for you, and we'll still be working, because once you join the challenge, you're in the community. If you've ever been a student of mine, you know this is a lifetime thing. You get lifetime access to this challenge. You get lifetime access to these recordings. You get lifetime access to the community. So by June of 2025, my goal for you and the plan for you is to take all 6 of these income streams and implement them. Your story is not over yet. You might be moving out here with me in Africa and let's live abroad together next year. After you get these 6 income streams implemented, girl, come on. Because you can live your best life right here. with your full-time cook, I'm about to go see what's for lunch, with your full-time nanny, with your full-time driver, do your work for 3 hours a day, collect your passive income, and go to the beach for the rest of the afternoon. Are you ready for your own dream life? Are you ready for your own dream life? Your story is not finished yet. Stop acting like you're already at the end of the book. You're only at the end of this one chapter. Close the chapter, turn the page, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's go get this money. Let's go set up these streams. Let's go launch your business. Let's go focus on your marketing. Let's go make sure that you lock in to the vision that you have for your life and make it plain right now. What we doing? Because there's plenty of apartments right here facing the beach, right here. And I'm ready for y'all to come. Oh, y'all, the baby is coming. Okay, here we go. So let me just show you guys how you're going to get your seat to the challenge. Yes, come on. Come on. The baby is here. Let me show y'all how you're going to get your seat to the challenge, honey. So you guys are going to get all 6 of these days for $222, lifetime access, and all of the resources, all the things, okay? So what you guys are going to do, go to my page, head to the link in my bio, and secure your seat. You can also DM me the words passive income. Now we have 49 seats left to this challenge, okay? There's over 100 people in here. I do not want you guys to miss out on your spot. You're gonna go to the link in my bio and secure your seat, or send me a DM with the words passive income. Myself, I'll be in the DMs. My team will help you get these last few seats. We are getting started on November 17th, day 1. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna go feed this baby, but I love you guys. I cannot wait to see you on day 1 of the challenge. Secure your seat, get lifetime access to everything. $222, or you can split your payment with $111. Either way, I will see you guys on day